Mr. Ruto, we shall vote for you come 2027. This is a gesture that you have helped our people. Hello? Ati munasema mutapigia Ruto kura? Ati na amewapatia sub-county? Na amewaletea DC?
Alright guys, the clip that you have just watched is going to form the basis of this particular video. If it is your first time on my channel, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell as well, so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. So the short clip that you've just seen at the intro of this particular video, I'm going to play the full clip at the end of this video, so stay tuned. It seems the western part of Kenya is President Ruto's biggest headache. Recently, Caleb Amisi, the MP for Sabawoti, conducted an opinion poll, and he asked, he placed together a group of leaders and asked Kenyans to vote as per who is going to be, who is going to carry the day in 2027 general election. Shockingly enough, President Ruto came a distant third. The first pair, or the first presidential choice for Kenyans was Maraga and Okiya Omtata. The two, when they pairs together, Kenyans said they're going to make the best government ever. And President Ruto surprisingly came third in that particular opinion poll. And the Sabawoti MP has been telling President William Samoei Ruto that unless he put his house in order and engage the youth, then he's going to be shown the door in 2027 general election, because it seems the ground is very slippery, especially based on the video that we've just watched at the intro of this particular video that I'm doing. You can see that the leader went on his own, or the leader thought that the ground was with him, but when he asked the ground whether they're going to vote for President William Samoei Ruto, the ground said no. This explains why the president has not been sending his emissaries and has been sending his PA to Western Kenya, because currently, if you notice, President William Samoei Ruto knows he badly needs the vote of the Western Kenya away from the mountain, because the mountain was the biggest voting chunk that the president depended on, and it seems that the mountain has slipped away from his hands. The president needs Western Kenya very bad. He needs the votes from that region, and that explains the vicious fight that has been going on in that particular region. Remember, it is believed, or Western Kenya, it's not believed, but Western Kenya has been largely controlled by Baba Factor, has been largely controlled with the ODM, but with the ODM's blunder, what they've been doing day after day, they've also lost the ground in Western Kenya, and now new leaders are emerging. Remember the opinion poll that I've just told you was conducted on X or Twitter, was conducted by Caleb Amisi, and it's important to note that Caleb Amisi is ODM MP. He was elected on an ODM ticket. That explains to you, because Caleb Amisi has been saying that the ground is not with the president, or there is a major shift between the ground and the top leadership, and he said things qua ground need different. Things qua ground is not what people believes it is, because it seems the ground has moved away, and he told the president that he cannot guarantee that the ground would go with him in 2027 general election. Before I proceed with the Western Kenya analysis of Western Kenya voting chunk that is being salivated with so many leaders, let's just watch what this MP said, or this leader said, and how the electorate responded. Have a look.
Kusema moja mbili. One is to thank the President of the Republic of Kenya, ambaye yeye amefanya mpaka watu wa Tiriki East tumepata sub county. Situpigie makofi jameni. And we want to promise Mr. Ruto, we shall vote for you come 2027. This is a gesture that you have helped our people. Hello? Ati munasema mutapigia Ruto kura? amewapatia sub county na amewaletea DC. Mimi kama Collins Anyanja Ayugu, I will vote for President Ruto for supporting this, our people. This one will never be scared, and I'll tell everyone where I go, I'll support Mr. Ruto for Tano Tena, because if we want our sub-county, hello, tukitaka tupate constituency ingine, si lazima tu support Ruto. Si hii sub-county tumepata, wala ambao wanasema to support Ruto nione. Haya, wala ambao wanasema watu support Ruto nione. Wanu batilichi mwala shida mwenye. Mundu kula rari district kanda mwala kumhonya. Mukai. Mimi nitaunga yeye mkono. Haya ya Ruto tumemaliza. Sasa sisi tumepata sub-county kama wanatiriki. Sasa tumepata sub-county inaitwa Tiriki East.
Western Kenya has been known as the voting bloc that doesn't put its entire votes in one basket. Western Kenya normally votes separately. They vote one party for ODM, one party for Musalia Mudavadi, one party for Wetangula. They are divided, and that explains why so many presidential hopeful normally troop to Western Kenya, because they know if they play their cards well, at the end of the day, they might get a small chunk of the Western voting bloc. But it seems things are turning around so speedily or so fast, because it seems the ground is making a unity, or they are uniting themselves, especially the youth are saying that they're going to unite. They are behind one candidate, and that candidate is none other than Okiya Omtatah. Okiya Omtatah, if he chose to work with the leaders there and they choose to pour their weight behind him, then he's going to be the first candidate to speak, to receive or to marshal the entire Western bloc behind him. And this explains why the president has been sending emissaries, has been sending his PA, has been sending MPs to that particular region to try and do the voters into his basket. But it seems the ground is gone, and the president will have a hard time to convince the Westerners to vote for him. If it is your first time on my channel, could you kindly just spare a moment of your time and hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell as well, so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. Adios, have a lovely afternoon.